I'm Steve Johnson, News Director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at thedove.us. Thanks. Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app. Then you can watch the Dove News on demand on your mobile app and on the Dove Roku channel as well. Making news today, pro-democracy protesters are expanding their rallies throughout Hong Kong today and are defying calls to disperse. Police officers have tried to negotiate with protesters camped out near the Hong Kong government headquarters that was the scene of tear gas-fueled clashes the evening before. The mass protests are the strongest challenge yet to Beijing's decision last month to reject open nominations for candidates for Hong Kong's leader. Candidates must continue to be handpicked by Beijing. Victims of persecution have been honored at a weekend gathering of Christian conservatives in Washington. It follows the nationwide observance of the 2-year anniversary that Christian pastor Saeed Abedini has been held in an Iranian jail for his religious beliefs. Thousands across the nation took part in local prayer vigils to pray for Abedini's release. In Medford, a group of those taking part in the vigil met at the Journey Church. Pastor Ron Swanson says the situation surrounding Abedini is one that is familiar to some in his church, while new to others.
Some have followed, some of it's just come on our radar, and so we're joining in with, again, thousands of people around the world to pray for the release of Pastor Saeed, as well as the persecuted church and others that are incarcerated for their faith.
Abedini's wife Miriam said that she sought meetings with President Obama and Secretary of State John Kerry on her husband's behalf, but she has not received a call back. When it's all weighed, thousands of pounds of unwanted drugs are expected to have been dropped off this past weekend. The National Drug Take-Back Day was held over the weekend, where drop-off units were available for those who wanted to get rid of drugs from their bathroom cabinets. Jackson County Sheriff spokesperson Andrea Carlson says that policing agencies also took on a no questions policy for those making disposals.
This is a no questions asked. You can drop it, turn it in, and walk away, and there's no worry or threat of anything else happening.
Now, last spring, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Alaska residents turned in over 31,700 pounds of expired or unwanted medication that could have otherwise ended up in drinking water supplies. Student athletes in an Oregon school district must submit to drug tests this year, a proposal that begins at the urging of students. The South Lane School Board has approved a plan to test every student athlete at least once per season, with some random tests also being administered. The Junction City School District has adopted a similar plan. Students who fail 3 tests will be removed from the teams. The District Athletes Council put that idea forward in May. Well, let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene. And for Northern California, mostly sunny today, a high of 77. Sunny for the rest of the week, but a high of only 69 tomorrow, rising to 73 on Wednesday. Heading over into the Klamath Basin, sunny today with a high of 70. 65 is all we can expect tomorrow, with mostly sunny skies, clearing out with 67 expected on Wednesday. As we head over to the Oregon coast, a slight chance of rain today with a high of 64, and then only a 20% chance on Tuesday with a high of 65, 67 and clear skies for Wednesday. As we move into the inland area of Bend in central Oregon, 70 today and mostly sunny. 61 is all. That's for the high tomorrow. 65 on Wednesday as temperatures start to rise towards the weekend. And for southern Oregon in the Medford, Ashland, and Grants Pass area, 78 today, 71 tomorrow, 76 expected on Wednesday. And that's a look at news and weather. You're up to date right here on the Dove.